done by dusk.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better
Nary
off
a
a
new
hermit.
face in sight.
Here I
Why
am
do I
to
even
my
bother?
affairs, I guess.
Some of us get
On me to bear what
If you dare! Right, I'm off. Can't afford to get sloppy.
That patron's eyeing me, I dare say.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour would be right.
in here.
I've been here the whole time.
Open up!
Open this door right now. We're coming in.
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check, lest you forget these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
I'll find myself a worthy patron soon enough.
His eyes.
No one will disturb me here. Fair wind's coming. I can feel it in my... Everyone's busy with their own affairs, I see.
To be taken care of before the day's done.
It was eerie with no one about. Always the same. Sworn I ought to attend to. Wonder if anyone else shares my sorrows.
Mayhap I'll go on an adventure of my own.
Hope I didn't leave the pot on to it.
Off to market I go.
It's on me to bear what younger shoulders can't.
Whatever am I to do?
The sky always puts me in a contemplative mood.
Some patrons can be rather demanding.
Keep my arms strong and my mind sharp.
That is quite the quandary.
Crowns and politics.
The sky always puts me in a contemplative. Sometimes. Off to market. The sky always puts me in a contemplative mood. I'm not sure what to do with myself today. There's some comfort in the humdrum of things.
Always a fresh...
My apologies for the wait. We grew further apart than I'd anticipated.
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
Begging your pardon, sir, but I'm on duty.
Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises. We're here, and none the worse for wear.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
'Twas a fascinating
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt. I refer to Waldar. A magic. Many a time as Deezer demanded Waldar amend the code, and many a time as the magistrate refused her. For he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. Our laws dictate that your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law, what say you? Might you be willing? Very well. I would not think to press your... Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done...
So the false sovereign, Queen Regent Disa, and this Phasus fellow are all working together? Quite the sordid trio, eh?
This is beyond me, I'm afraid.
Here we are.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldor amend the Code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. Our laws dictate that your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging? I prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, your Majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
I dare not enter the palace, but I would fain escort you to the castle entrance. Oh, what does this say?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Money can buy comfort, sure, but not happiness.
Over here, if you please.
Won't someone do aught about this?
Quite the predicament.
What at last?
Quite the predicament.
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
Is there aught you require?
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
Let me alone, will ye? I'm a busy woman.
Still waiting on that report. Nice if I stay here a bit.
It seems we must part ways for the time being.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
Must hold out till someone comes to relieve me.
hand.
Mustn't let the captain see my knees knock.
I'll not stick my head where it will get cut off.
What?
What's your problem?
I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Oh. Then we are presented with 3 options. Or Deezer's arisen is false, or you are lying to me. Have you proof that you are arisen, as you say? Ah. They say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be, Escape? But why? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own interests, and I need not turn my ear to Deezer's absurd demands. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, tell me, does that ring any bells? I suspected as much. Then we are done here.
So tired. I've barely the vim to tie my boots.
Well, have you found some place I might sate my scholarly curiosities? I suspected as much. Then we are done here. Leave me be.
Can't expect to fare so well every day.
Not of import ever happens here, anyhow.
long.
My work's near done. Maybe I'll need
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
Time to go home and write down the
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir.
Places such as this ought to be protected.
I must be grateful. At least I have a forgiveness has no
have
hold
forsaken
mine.
All is lost.
Anything can be looked at.
Let me get that.
I don't like it here. I want to go home.
Always got to be in the thick of
That's my
things, mate.
fault, down.
This place.
Really now. You mustn't shirk your duty. Lest you forget, 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir. Ah, hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to search for him?
Let us begin by gathering information.
'Tis as you say.
Someone...
Malcolm. All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
If our prayers are not heeded, what hope have we?
Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route.
Not my kind of place, this.
Another day.
Wish I'd been born a nobleman, son.
Can scarce afford to keep us fed these days.
Pretty kind.
I've a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from making some big discovery.
Got to get home. I can't stay here.
Time to be heading to wind up a cadaver.
Time to go home and write down the news.
Your pockets look full. Got aught to spare?
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
I don't know what to do.
I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
What should I do?
Desire to live this way any longer.
I swear it.
Tis just another day, same as the one afore it. The end comes. Struggle in vain. Must be begged for guidance.
The heavens have forsaken us. All is... Where could Malcolm have gotten off to? Perhaps you could try asking the other children. I haven't been able to get much out of them myself.
This place gives me an ill feeling.
There's all watching me. I'd swear it.
Where could Malcolm have gotten off to? Perhaps you could try asking the other children. I have...
The other day, I chanced to see a most resplendent ox cart on the... Now, that's not so strange. But guess who I saw riding in it? And rightly so. As it turned out to be a young boar. Gave me a right shock, let me tell you. Odd to think a young noble should... Their faces may match, but the lives they lead are as different as night and day.
Just leave me to my
As I recall, the location of another of our tasks is not far from here.
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether 'twill be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
Say, I've noticed you walking around questioning people. If I were you, I'd pay a visit to the jail next, if you haven't already. The place is full of unsavory characters, as I should know. I was among their company till just recently.
What should I do? What to do? What to do? I've no mother or father to speak of, you see. So the nice people at the Gracious Hand take care of me. I wanted to get them a present to say thank you, and I thought a bunch of flowers would be just the thing. The problem is, I can't seem to find any good ones. Do you think you could help me? All I need is a... For true! Thank you ever so much. I'm sure you'll find the prettiest flowers that ever were. Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Oh, just look at them. They're the most beautiful flowers I've ever seen. These should brighten the sisters' days. Say, would you mind terribly if I asked you another favor? See, one of my friends taught me a magic spell. It's supposed to let you meet whomever you like. All you have to do is find a silver stone, put it under your pillow, and say the magic words. But there's the problem. I've been looking all over for such a stone. Would you find a silver stone and bring it to me, Arisen? For true. I knew I could count on you, Arisen. I'll be waiting. Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. You fair then. They're hard to find, aren't they? Well...
I wonder what it was Malcolm found. Treasure? Maybe he was hoping to find something shiny among the rubble.
Dirt, sweat, and toil. Each day's more of the same.
May have if I hang about. Someone will buy ought.
Ho there! Faring all right?
Anything can be learned here. A betterment is an endless journey. Can scare
keep us fed these days. I don't feel safe here.
Hope that someone would spare me this agony.
Never should have been.
If I sleep on my woe, I'm ill at ease here.
This place gives me must be good for me. At least I have a full belly. Must be good for guidance. I spend my days in quiet reflection. Might I beg but a moment of your time?
Good day, sir.
Suppose you're all right.
Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together, but I overslept and he went without me. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults. Oh no, I wasn't meant to tell anyone that.
Don't we have a report to make, Master? Just where are these vaults exactly?
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? And perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but we may be able to squeeze through. Let us make haste.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. The walls are too close for comfort here. Should we encounter trouble, we would be at a disadvantage.
Let us conclude our business and be quit of this place. There is naught to be gained from lingering. Excellent. Just what I was hoping for.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret workshop.
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a look.
We're to be guided to our destination. Let's try to follow along.
I suppose 'tis so.
Feast your eyes on this! These really are hidden in the most unlikely places, aren't they?
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Ha! I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Over here.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. 'Tis a veritable treasure trove of wisdom. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused or mistreated. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true value. Pray tell me if you know of such an individual. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this place. 'Twill be our little secret.
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
It's quite the collection of tomes. I'm sure I'd be seeing stars, were I the scholarly sort.
I suppose 'tis so.
Over here, if you would. Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow, and mind the ceiling. Over here, if you please. This way, Master.
courage among my virtues.
Got to face it. No one's coming to my rescue.
Over here, if you would.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Naught of import ever happens here, anyhow.
So tired. I'd kip just about anywhere.
Well, have you found some place I might sate my scholarly curiosities? Oh, to think such a place existed. Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought to be able to find the rest of the way on my own.
Naught ruins your day by getting cut open.
Must hold out till someone comes to relieve me.
Ah, good, you return. I find myself on edge when you stray from my line of sight.
Aye, this should be far enough. My thanks. If you truly are Arisen, then I swear to someday repay this debt I owe. Words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me if you've the time or inclination. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
Shall we report this development to Captain Brandt?
Where's my comb? My fur's in a right state.
Come, I'll lead the way.
Lots to do. You know, that precious little time.
The person we're here to meet is nowhere to be seen. Shall we come back later?
This is the wrong time of day for what we have in mind. Best we set out again later.
Come on, have a look.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of those around us. At first, we are only restless and excitable, but in time we become so unruly that even the Arisen holds no sway over us.
That sounds most unpleasant. I do hope we shall remain free of it.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
After you, Arisen.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for your Majesty's efforts. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. So the acting chief of Melve was blamed. I suspect this is some ploy of the Queen Regent and her ilk. To late, however, I've heard no report of her capture as of yet. It may well be that she is safe. Perchance, she has fled somewhere outside of Disa's reach. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry.